What up, Gemini? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. Be sure to check out the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as well as other placements that represent significant things for you. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. I appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, tips, all your comments, engaging and interacting with me. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free for you, and you can unsubscribe at any time. We do have a pre-message when I was getting ready to get started with your reading. You had the Knight of Swords pop out. So this is telling me there's a lot of thoughts, right? We're Gemini. There's a lot of thoughts. There's a sense... Sorry. Sorry about that. So there's a sense here. I'm pointing the fan at the thing. There's a sorry. This freaking smoke detector is right there where the smoke is kind of going in that direction. So it should be good now. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you. Sorry, guys. So unprofessional. Okay, let's get started now. 2 minutes into it. Message right here. You have the Two of Cups. Okay, hold on. Hold on. For whoever this resonates for, there's a sense here, a lot of thoughts. Like 1 minute you're thinking something, and then the next your thoughts kind of change, and you might also change the direction of what you're thinking. Like if you're thinking something's not going to work out, there might be a moment of like, okay, maybe it will. And then back to, okay, it's not going to. It's like flip-flopping with your thoughts. For some of you, there's like a communication that's coming in quick, movement, because you're trying to have something more grounded for yourself, something that feels better, something that's long-term for you, that feels nurturing, that feels kind and compassionate and long-term. It has long-term longevity. And I feel like that can also be impacting your thoughts. It's like, okay, you're thinking down this road, and then, okay, but is it going to be long-term? Is it successful? I remembered when there were old habits. I remembered those toxic situations. I remember, Spirit's hilarious. I remember those toxic situations, those toxic people, places, and things. And I'm moving, like, I feel like you're consciously aware that you're moving forward towards something more stable for yourself. But there's still like an impact of like reflecting on the past and old traumas for some of us. All right, Gemini for August. Gemini for August. Gemini for August. Last shuffle. Something more stable and long-term for yourself. You're definitely in your thoughts a lot right now. You're evaluating a lot of things, maybe walking down memory lane for some of you. But you're trusting your intuition at a soul level. You're going with your guidance that you're receiving, and there's like you're falling back on faith. You're falling back on trusting your intuition and using your discernment. But you're definitely stuck in your thoughts right now. And you know. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands. So communication, quick, unexpected for some of you. There's quick communication. There's we're gonna get some clarifiers for Gemini and get this ready, because as there's something where you're evaluating a lot of things, there might have been a lot of history that you're going over, a lot of memories, a lot of options. For some of you, this is something new coming in. There's a lot of things that you could put your energy into, but I feel like you are using your discernment in regards to where you invest your energy this go round. So take that as that resonates. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You also have the Five of Wands out here. I saw it. Sorry, it wasn't the Five of Wands. It's the Five of Swords. There's balance. You're on point with your thoughts, with your intellect right now, with your, what the hell? With your virtue. Spirit's got all kinds of stuff right now. So just trust the process, trust your intuition, use your discernment, evaluate your thoughts. Like if they keep coming to you, it's for a reason. Understand what the reason is and spend the time to evaluate it so you can like fully dissect that thought and figure out why does it keep coming back to you and release it. Okay, at a soul level, you have the Queen of Coins. So there's something that was not fair. And I feel like your thoughts, or maybe these are conversations, maybe you're having conversations about this topic, or you're having a lot of memories about this topic. But I felt like there's something that was unfair in your somewhere in your history. I don't know how recent or how far back it goes for each of you, but something was unfair. And I felt like spirit was waiting for you to align with yourself, to waiting for you to like pull yourself out of the sadness, because it's not meant for you. There was a lesson in that. That's what the purpose of all that was. It was not to minimize you. It wasn't to put you down. In fact, it was to show you your greatness. Like these memories, these thoughts, these conversations, whatever this is, keeps on coming back to you because you haven't really fully, you haven't grasped the full lesson, the full impact of what you felt and why you felt what you felt. And I felt like you're using what's in for you to learn this. Like for some of you, Spirit's been trying to get you to like realize this for a really long time. And you've been carrying around a burden that wasn't yours to carry. It's like, okay, sometimes when we're by ourselves, it's because like our energy is the best energy for us. And instead of seeing it, it's like, okay, it's meant for me to be by myself right now because everybody in my environment is not healthy for me right now, especially what I'm thinking mentally, especially what I'm going through emotionally. I heard financially. I keep hearing destiny. So all we can do is learn from the past. It is what it is. So just like learn your lesson, like whatever thoughts keep coming back to you from your past in regards to something you thought was going to be long-term, motherfucker. Something that you thought was going to be long-term that wasn't, it was unbalanced. It wasn't fair in the first place. That wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right person. It wasn't the right place, X, Y, and Z, whatever that is for you. See it for what it was. You have the ability to invest your energy. And if it's not received, it's because that person is not meant to receive that energy. It's no reflect on you. It's a reflect on what you're trying to invest in. So invest wisely. Your crowning energy, you have the Two of Swords. So yeah, definitely a lot of thoughts, Gemini. Stuck in your thoughts, actually, for some of you. But you're still not allowing yourself to see something. I feel like Spirit's funny. I feel like there's something that keeps coming, and then just as soon as you start to like look into it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go think about something else. I'm gonna go do something. Allowing yourself to see fully or see clearly. You're not trusting your intuition and your internal guidance in regards to something that you put energy into and effort into. I feel like it's whatever this was that you like. You made an investment and it didn't work out the way you had hoped and anticipated. So it's like now you just block that out. But there's a lesson in there, Gemini. There's a reason why you did what you did. There's a reason why you had the experience that you had. So avoiding it is not going to help. It's coming back because you're Gemini, right? You're ruled by Mercury, and I got tingles. Like allow your greatest benefit to be your greatest benefit. Gemini and Mercury, I keep getting tingles. Like that's a powerful energy. That's like, and go check out your birth chart. Like go check out your birth chart. Knowing yourself and knowing the elements that are within your chart helps you to understand a lot. And there's also like when you have, I forget what it's called, but when you have planets in your chart that are ruled, that rule that sign, I forget what it's called, but I keep getting chills. When you have that in your chart, there's something significant, there's something special, and there's something powerful about that. So understand what it is, where it's at in your chart, and use that to your greatest benefit. Use that to help you to get your power. Don't feel like you gave it away. It's value. So we're going to look at it. Four of Wands. Yeah, this is for your stability. You have the Queen of Coins right here. Whatever this is to help you for your greatest good, for your stability. So let's get into it. We might keep it. I don't know yet. I don't know. Spirit's funny. All right. Yeah. You suffered through a hurt, a loss, a disappointment, feeling like you were defeated, feeling like you weren't secure, you weren't protected, you weren't nourished, you weren't like somebody was improperly evaluating you. They didn't see the true you. I felt like there's something in regards to your stability, and this could be your home, your family environment. Those bamboos, like you have to water them forever before you even start to see that they're going to grow. And I felt like there's something here that you were protected, you were safeguarded, even though it looked like and felt like to you that you're being in isolation, that you're being in trouble, like what's it, punished. You're being punished, but you weren't. Okay, there's a lot of friction, there's a lot of opposition. You might have fought against this disappointment, this hurt, this sorrow, this betrayal for some of you. But Spirit's advising you, like, fight against that feeling of like, I'm rejected, I'm abandoned, I was abandoned. Fight against that. For some of you, you might want to fight somebody, or like especially somebody who hurt you. Like, we had a family and like we had a home environment, and it was supposed to be nurturing and was supposed to be good, but it wasn't. And instead of feeling loved and supported, I'm having to keep my guards up. I have to protect myself from you because you didn't trust your intuition. You did. Those downloads you get, they're not for nothing. There's something to them. And if for those of you who are still feeling this sorrow, this rejection, this disappointment, you need to fight against that. There's something better for you. There's something in that. There's a lesson to be learned. So understand, evaluate it for what it is. Don't give it more credit than what it's due. There's balance needed for you. There's something where you need to invest your energy, your resources. For some of you, you need to make sure that you're investing wisely in yourself and having balance, especially where you're giving your emotions, especially trusting your intuition or allowing other people to kind of dictate to you. Because that's not you, Gemini. You don't get dictated to. You're going to have your wish fulfillment at some point in time. And for some of you, your wish fulfillment might be for some of you, your wish fulfillment relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. You do, like, your wish fulfillment is involved having, and this could be yourself as well. You and your, like, the good and the bad twins. Like, there's a sense here of like having your wish fulfillment because you aligned with yourself. And those of you who are wanting a relationship, you have to be open to that. And you have, like, just because you've had shit in the past doesn't mean that that's what your future is. And what you're wanting, you can have. You just have to be open to it. You can't be hoping for like this amazing relationship when you're expecting crappy relationship. To bring, and I heard, integrity and honor to yourself. Like, you have the ability to say if somebody is right with their evaluation or not. It's not, oh, because they evaluated you, they're right. No. Are they right? You get to say. You know yourself. Other people can say what they want to. And that's how you get your wish fulfillment as well. That's how you get your wish fulfillment, by being honest with yourself, by evaluating the situation, person, place, or thing, memories, whatever it is, honestly. Genuinely, I was wrong in that. I did amazing in that, but I could do better in that. Like, be honest with yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Something is coming unexpectedly, and I feel like it's what you're passionate about, what your intuition is telling you. Okay, your intuition has been telling you something, and I feel like something's kind of on the back burner. Be careful, trust your intuition, and use your discernment, because those of you who there is a little F-boy or girl that's like ready to play games, but you've learned past that. You've grown past that. Wait it out. Yes, wait it out. Don't accept any offer that comes in right away, because your real offer is around the corner. You just have to use your discernment so that the people who approach you and they're not authentic for you, they're a little bit, they're shady, and they have like old traumatic crap with them. That's not your person. When your person comes in, I feel like it's gonna, there's long-term prosperity intended for you as well. You have to have your own stability within yourself. You have to know where you're going, what you're going to allow, what you're not going to allow. You have to have your boundaries set up. And those of you, like, for some of you, you might be spending a lot of money financially. If you're inspired to do it, do it. But if you're not, if it's like you're spending because it's like, oh, what is that, retail therapy? Don't do that. Be careful. But I feel like there is some sort of abundance coming in. For those of you, it's going to have financial gain involved, but definitely follow your intuition, trust your instincts, use your discernment. Okay, we're not We're not going to keep these. Bottom of the deck. You have the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities for sure coming in for you. For sure. Make your investments wisely. That means people, places, or things, and financial gains, like all of it. Make sure you're investing wisely. Put energy into yourself. And we'll get to there. Hold on. Hold on, guys. No, 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 no. I don't know if it's that. No. Okay. All right, then. Thank you, Spirit. Last shuffle. All right. You got pre-messages. Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Some of you are wanting this like committed relationship, something that it feels authentic. I feel like it's going to be coming in. I feel like once you align with yourself, once you understand whatever spirit's trying to get you to, I heard clarity. Once you receive that clarity and you accept it and you process it, I feel like your partner comes in, like, because you align with yourself, because you're like comfortable in your own, you're comfortable with yourself and you fully like support yourself and love yourself and understand yourself. That's what allows your person to come in. You're headed in towards. You got another pre-message. You have the Death card right here. There's definitely a lot of transition. There's things that had ended, so new things can begin. There's things that you've done before that you'll never do again. People, places, or things, whatever that is for you. Take it as it resonates. All right, last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. All right, this Devil card. So you have the Four of Wands, the Temperance, Seven of Cups, 10 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Gemini. All right. So in your near future, there's like these toxic patterns that like to repeat themselves, especially when we haven't evaluated it. And so I'm not going to think about it right now. Spirit's advising you not to do that. Instead, focus on your stability, focus on yourself, your long-term gains for you. Bring healing, have clarity, have truth and clarity within yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, regarding all of the things that impacted your emotions, people, places, or things, different times in different scenarios, different obstacles that you face through childhood, through adulthood, through relationships and work and family and friends and all the above, decisions that you've made. There needs to be healing. Some sort of healing take place. Some of you, this could actually be like toxicity in regards to how you think about your Nora for right now, but you can't. Like, you need to evaluate it so that you can heal and have your wish fulfillment, so you can be happy, so you can feel whole. Know that nothing's missing in you. Like, you have everything you need to heal and move your future. It's in your near future because you're still holding on to that energy. You're still evaluating it. But I don't feel like for most of us, it's like you've healed and you're working through that and you're no longer allowing that to defeat you or define you. So allow yourself to like gracefully heal. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself. Remind yourself that whatever didn't stick around, whatever did not treat you right, it was to show you deserve something better. It was to show you your value. For those of you who got hurt and rejected and abandoned and whatever, it's because like your own energy was better for you than what that person, place, or thing was. Spirit needed you to find grace within yourself and find the confidence and the maturity within yourself to let that go and move forward. And you wouldn't have let it go without it letting you go. And it wasn't intended for you long term. That's how come it's no longer around. So make your peace with that and let that go. 5 of Swords and how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. There's definitely a lot of opposition within your thoughts, right? One time you're thinking this, then the next you're thinking that, and like you go back and forth, you sway, wibble, wobble, swabble, but we don't fall down. Don't allow yourself to defeat yourself. You're the only one who really has a say in what you're thinking and how you're feeling and whether it's okay or not. For those, we're all healing, we're all progressing, but stop doubting yourself. You need to have confidence within yourself. You need to trust your instincts, follow your intuition, use your discernment. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being your own critic. There's enough of that in the world. Trust and believe. I know you already know that. So be your own best friend. Tell yourself that everything's working out for its good. Understand that whatever didn't stick around wasn't intended for you. Be patient. Give yourself some patience. Whatever you're trying to rush through or run through, it doesn't work like that all the time, Gemini. It's important to be our own, to feel loved, supported, and kind and compassionate towards others, right? To give what we receive, but it's supposed to be love. It's not supposed to be hate that we've experienced. But what we expect, we receive. And sometimes this is not your business and it's just their opinion. And it's a lot of reflective energy, right? Like when people are in bad mood, they're kind of rude. They're difficult to be around because they're in a bad mood. They feel like shit. So don't let that impact you. And if you're the person feeling like crap, why? How do you heal it? How do you fix it? How do you move on? Hopes and or fears. You have the Seven of Cups. Coins. No, actually 7 of coins. There's something you need to own. It's the not understanding something. It's a lack of clarity that makes you feel kind of like out of balance, feeling like everything's crazy. But ask spirit to guide you. Like you have an intuition. Use your instincts. Trust them. Use your discernment. Ask spirit. Like if there's something that you really don't understand, ask spirit. A lot of times, like for those of you, if you're not comfortable doing it in the day, do it at night when you go to sleep. Tell spirit, I'm like really struggling with this. I need you to like in my dream tonight or some like help me to understand this. Give me my message. And just be open to receive. Not with you, even though it was done around you or to you, through you. Spirit handles that all the time. Like you don't have to fight your battles. Spirit does that for you. So just like heal what you need to move forward and stop being held back by these toxic energies, these toxic patterns, betrayal. Whatever this is for you, like allow yourself to release it. Allow yourself to let it go, to understand what's fair for you and what's not yours to hold on to. If you're doing sneaky, shady things, understand it's going to come to light. For those of you who have experienced people doing this to you, understand everybody's going to have to pay the piper at some point. Everybody's going to have to. Nobody's immune to these trials and tribulations of life. See what else? Spirit said that's it too. Shit. You have the 7 of Swords again with the Emperor. So just in case you weren't sure. Hi, Mary. I hope you're doing good. I don't know if this is resonating with you, but this shit's hilarious for me right now. So you have the 7 of Swords with the Judgment at the final outcome. Should things remain the same? To clarify that, you have the 7 of Swords. The Emperor is in the reverse, but it was in the upright when I pulled it. So let's talk about it, right? Like I said, what is done in the dark will come to light always. If somebody was sneaky and shady to you, it's not your business to fix it. It's not your business to say, hey, you were wrong and I was right. Spirit goes ahead of us and straightens out our crooked paths as long as we are not like being a stumbling block in the middle of spirit, right? Because we all have our own intuition. We all have free will. So I keep hearing destiny. So to your decision, but when I like dropped the card, it fell in the reverse. So I feel like you sway, right? It's that back and forth energy again. Like 1 minute, I'm healed from that. I'm not going to think about that person, place, or thing, situation, place, and time, whatever it was for you. But then you falter, you sway a little bit, you wibble wobble. But wibble wobbles wobble, but we don't fall down, right? Commit to yourself. Commit to this forward movement. Commit to healing yourself from this hurt, this disappointment, this rejection, this pain, this whatever the suffering is that you've experienced. I heard multiple times for some of you. Whatever this is for you, heal that energy so you don't have to experience it again. Put your guard up. Be defensive. Like, okay. Once you allow that download to come in and you fully analyze it and you know how you're going to make forward movement and you commit to that and you act on it, you start to do it. There's because you followed your intuition, your trust and your instincts, and you're allowing spirit to do the heavy lifting. It's not your burden to bear. Those emotional wounds, for those of you that have them, it's for you to understand your power. It's for you to stop giving away your power, to allow yourself to be defensive when it's appropriate, but not like extra, not all the time. Use your discernment, use your intuition, trust your instincts. There's a healing that's coming in. There's a forward movement. Some of you are going to have communication coming in from somebody who wants to like fix things and like, oh, let me resolve that with you. Use your intuition, trust your instincts. Yeah, Four of Wands. This card came out a couple times already. So, and you have it right here. Whatever this is for, like all of this, and you need to see things different so you can have this stability for yourself. I love that, Mary. That's right. But okay, so like, but there's this a strength in knowing that you are valuable. Like you didn't have a lot of energy into that. You need to move forward. You need to leave that hurt and sorrow in the past where it belongs, and have forward movement towards things that actually make you feel content, more than content, happy, excited, elated. Spirit's funny. Whatever calls to your soul, whatever calls, like your heart feels happy when you do that. That's like you need to move away from this energy. Spirit's encouraging you to move on from the disappointments. Be patient. Whatever you've been waiting for is coming in. For some of you, you need to ask God. Like I'm telling you, if you don't understand what this message is, what the lesson was, like, and it's, I keep hearing intuition too. If you're not understanding your intuition, ask Spirit, show me tonight when I go to sleep, what am I supposed to do with this? What does this mean? What is this for? What's the purpose of this? Somebody unwisely, and you're gonna repeat these old cycles. Don't be doing that. Spirit wants you to move forward, be healthy. Work more on yourself. Focus on yourself right now. Put energy into yourself. For those of you, this is kind of weird advice, but for those of you doing things that you enjoy, things that you like, but there's a sense here of like, don't tell everybody everything, because somebody might want what you have, even though it might feel a little wibble wobble to you. To somebody else, it's amazing. So appreciate who you are, appreciate what you got, and keep your eyes on your own paper, guys, and don't let other people be copying for yours. Yeah. There's something that is intended to catch you off guard, but your intuition is going to tell you before it even shows up. So trust your intuition so you don't get caught off guard. Spirit is going to direct you. Spirit's going to give you like a play-by-play each moment. So get out of your own way. Be kind and compassionate with yourself. Be realistic, I heard. Sorry. Be realistic as well. But put the energy